Hello, trading is closed on May 20th, 2024. As always, we'll start with our disclaimer. We'll go over our calls and make some predictions. Also, I'm doing this a bit early today, and I don't know how futures will open. This is my trading plan for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. I might not risk any money on this myself. I have personal business all week. Also, my calls can be completely wrong. Trade at your own risk. We have some pinch hitters this week. We had Norm Winsky talk to us today, and Rod David is going to have some free stuff for the viewers in the next 3 days. This is the pinch hit schedule for the week. And just a reminder to people who are new to my channel, my system gives targets, it doesn't give specific entries. And all the rules can be found here. Okay, well, we looked for the pattern today with the early low, which is this, and tomorrow should also have the early low. We said that this Thursday high had a good chance of being the high for this leg. We beat that by 7 cents. That doesn't disqualify it to me, and I'm going to stick with it until I'm proven wrong. And also we closed within 0.25% of Friday's close. And when we close unchanged, I just repeat my call, which was this. We do have an optional higher target, 5322.02. Doesn't have to print. If it doesn't print tomorrow, we'll forget it. It just prints very, very often. During the day, early on, MEJT gave an ultimate buy signal and a buy signal, but that's enough to satisfy it, so that's no longer active. In the afternoon, we got a sell signal. Again, we printed the minimum target immediately, so we didn't even have to go as low as we did. Didn't mean we wouldn't, just the system just said you would trade lower, which we already did. There's an optional higher target, 5322.02. I'm not too optimistic on that printing, but if I could do this without the system, I wouldn't have a system. We're still stalling right here at recent highs. Here's your demarked sell signal. I have gotten rid of that question mark any number of times, and for some reason software keeps putting it back in. I don't know why. We still have this resistance from the Gann fan line. It hasn't changed. And we still have a wave count which works. Now, other wave counts might work too. 5 doesn't have to stop right at the 50%. If we go higher, it doesn't change anything. This is just a logical place for things to end. But until we reverse, until we see this reversal, you can always be proven wrong on these, particularly when you bang against resistance. The more you bang against this resistance without starting to drop, the greater the chance you're going to break through. So I usually wait for it to resolve one way or the other. Well, tomorrow's pattern has the early low regardless of how we open. Today's normally bullish pattern wasn't. Either we gap and promptly overtake today's high, or we should see lower prices tomorrow regardless of where we close. We close a little change. I'm just going to repeat my call. The high of this leg could well be in. We hit a nominal new high, all-time high by 0.07. That doesn't change anything as far as I'm concerned. If I'm going to be right about this, the bears need to start dropping, and the sooner they do it, the more I like it. Consolidating around the current resistance area can be a prelude to breaking through on the upside, and maintaining a gap over today's high probably kills the whole idea for a top. When you try to pick bottoms and tops, you always have to be prepared to be wrong. Till that happens, though, I'm going to stick with my call for a possible top here. If I'm wrong, the stop is certainly close enough. Now, please know I have personal business for most of this week. I'm probably not going to be risking any of my own money on this. I just won't be available to cut my losses if things go against me. So I have all I need for a top other than for the market to start dropping. Once it starts dropping, everything fits. We gap over this, then I have to go back to the drawing board and get an eraser, but it isn't too far away, just a few handles. So it's the pattern with the early low. This is a negative pattern because it should be a positive day. We can invalidate it because tomorrow's open can substitute for this close. We open up here, all that negativity goes away. But if we don't, if we start dropping, I have all I need for a top in this area. It's the pattern with the early low, and that's today's call.